Picture this. You're walking to the beach, coffee in hand, and your neighbors are waving good morning. That's everyday life in St. Augustine Beach. And today, I'm showing you 5 neighborhoods where locals actually live in. St. Augustine Beach looks small on a map, but every corner has its own character. So if you're thinking about relocating to St. Augustine Beach, today's video, we're unpacking 5 neighborhoods that show what island living is really about on Anastasia Island. Now, these aren't cookie-cutter developments. They're real neighborhoods established, full of charm, and each with its own personality. Living on Anastasia Island means you're surrounded by beauty every day. The Atlantic Ocean on one side, the Intercoastal Waterway on the other, and historic downtown just 10 minutes away. Here, biking is more than a hobby, it's a way of life. Most locals hop on a cruiser to grab coffee, head to the pier, or meet friends for dinner. Parking near the beach can get tight, but when you live here, everything's a short ride away. And you'll notice something. People smile more here. There's a calm energy that comes with salt air and sunshine. The kind of lifestyle that reminds you why you made the move in the first place. Let's start with a few communities off of 16th Street. First up is Woodland Estates. It's peaceful, private, and shaded by big oaks and palms. Homes here were mostly built in the 1980s and 90s, and you'll see a nice mix of brick ranches and remodeled coastal styles. The lots are larger than most in the area, so you'll have room for a pool, a garden, or that boat you've always wanted. There's no HOA, so you have the freedom to make your home your own. It's a quiet, stable neighborhood, the kind of place where neighbors wave when you drive by, and you might find fresh lemons or avocados on your porch because someone down the street had extra. Next up is Woodlands, right next door. This one has timeless, old Florida feel, mid-century cottages, block homes, and updated ranches with screened porches and bright tropical landscaping. It's casual, walkable, and full of locals who live here year-round. You'll see families riding bikes to the beach, kids walking home from school, and retirees out there tending their gardens. Woodlands is one of those neighborhoods that doesn't try too hard. It's just easy living, and people love it for that. Now, this neighborhood is so cool. I have a client that bought 2 mid-century homes next to each other so family could be their neighbors. Ocean Woods, which is just east of Woodlands Estates, is tucked a little closer to the ocean. You'll find Ocean Woods to be another established neighborhood that perfectly captures island life. Ocean Woods has a mix of 1980s and 1990s coastal homes, many lovingly updated over the years. The lots are a bit smaller than Woodland Estates, but your trade-off is that you're a little bit closer to the ocean, so a shorter bike ride and walk. The streets here are shaded, quiet, and friendly, with a blend of ranch-style homes, Florida cottages, and newer beachy remodels. Most residents live here full-time, so it feels lived in and local rather than touristy. Now, if you want a relaxed community feel with the ocean practically at your doorstep, any 3 of these neighborhoods would work for you. Next up is Chautauqua Beach. This neighborhood is located just west of Beach A1A, and it's located from 1st Street to 11th Street. And this one's special. It screams coastal community with its newer builds and manicured streets. The majority of the homes were built in the 80s and 90s, but you'll also find custom-built homes that are coastal and modern with open layouts, tall ceilings, and rooftop decks that catch the ocean breeze. You'll see Key West-style homes, elevated designs, and modern beach cottages that blend old and new perfectly. It's quiet, beautifully maintained, and walkable to the ocean. For buyers relocating from out of state, Chautauqua Beach often feels like a hidden gem. Newer homes, freedom from HOA rules, and still steps from the sand. Now, heading south off of A Street, you'll find Ocean Oaks, a neighborhood that blends history with a touch of modern flair. You'll see 1970 Florida ranches and 80s and 90s coastal homes that have been completely redone with metal roofs, porches, and fresh coastal colors. Established with large oaks, it feels relaxed and local. Streets are wide, trees are mature, and every home has its own character. It's a great choice if you want a home with personality, not perfection. Now, Further down A Street, Coquina Gables is the heart of St. Augustine Beach. It stretches from A Street down to F Street, literally from A1A to the ocean. Here you'll find cozy beach bungalows and mid-century block homes and custom new builds. It's one of the most walkable neighborhoods in town. Coffee shops, surf shops, and restaurants all within a few blocks. Coquina Gables has a fun, laid-back energy. You can feel it the moment you turn down A Street. Flip-flops, surfboards, dogs on leashes, people laughing. It's the definition of beach town living. After a beach day, locals flock to A1A Burrito Works for the best burritos in town. And yes, the UFO burrito is legendary. So I'd love to know, if you were moving to St. Augustine Beach, which neighborhood fits your lifestyle best? Are you more of a quiet streets and big trees person like Woodland Estates? Or would you go for walkable beach energy in Coquina Gables? Drop your answer in the comments below. I love hearing what people are drawn to when they picture life here. Now, if you're looking to buy a property and you're going to live in it, you're going to be a full-time resident, that's great. But if you're looking for a short-term rental, you better learn what the restrictions are before you buy. The city of St. Augustine Beach allows for short-term rentals under 30 days, but the chances of getting a license are slim. The city limits the number of short-term rentals, which is great for the community. This area has not lost its local dynamic, but for people looking to buy a short-term rental, their best bet is to buy a home that has a license and will be transferred to the new owners. Buy a home in commercial zoning or buy a condo. Each zoning area is a little different. Some allow nightly rentals, others have minimum stay requirements. Midterm rentals allow for 30 days or more, and if you're moving here from out of state or buying as an investment, check zoning and permitting directly with the City of St. Augustine Beach Planning Department before buying. It's a quick call that can save you a big headache later. Now let's talk about the best part, the lifestyle. St. Augustine Beach runs on its own rhythm. Mornings start with salt air, bare feet, and maybe a paddleboard session before work. You'll see people biking down A1A with coffee in hand or walking dogs along the shoreline as the sun comes up. Wednesday means the St. Augustine Beach Pier Farmers Market, where locals gather for fresh produce and handmade goods, live music, and maybe a coffee under the palms. It's a midweek reset, part shopping, part social hour. Afternoons are for beach time, catching a yoga class by the pier, or grabbing lunch at a local favorite like Cafe 11. And when the weekend rolls around, everyone slows down. You'll see families loading surfboards onto bikes, couples heading over to the pier, or neighbors gathering for backyard barbecues. The thing about St. Augustine Beach is that it still feels like a community. It's relaxed, but never boring. Peaceful, but full of life. Now, if you're planning a move to St. Augustine Beach, grab my free relocation guide. It covers neighborhoods, schools, and what to expect when buying near the coast. The link's in the description below. St. Augustine Beach isn't just about real estate. It's about living differently. Slower mornings, sandy feet, neighbors who wave, and nights that end with the sound of the surf. So, whether you want the space of Woodland Estates, the charm of Woodlands, the variety of ocean oaks, the vibrancy of Coquina Gables, or the modern coastal feel of Chautauqua Beach, you'll find a home and a lifestyle that fits. And if you're not done exploring yet, check out my relocation guide. The link is in the description below, and click this next video right here. It's packed with more information on local insights. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I will see you on the next one.